There were gestures and all sort of things about now the old time Barcelona now the old Barcelona said it too much about lose one. There be how you see some of these things much about you see it.
Okay.
When you see a match Barcelona is going to win, you see it. The reason why I said it was going to be very difficult for Barcelona against Real Madrid, one, you're based on that say Barcelona were going into this game not knowing what Real Madrid was going to do. Because Alonso be PM or Real Madrid no, or more one formation, one game.
Yes.
10 hours sun. Then Real Madrid also knew what Barcelona were going to do. And the probable lineup was always going to be clear. Because on Saturday, you can't say Badi Bebo 3, you can't say Kunde Bebo 2, you can't Kubas in Eric Garcia and Bebo 4 and 5. You can't say Frankie Dion and Pedro Bebo as the double vote. You can't say Femi Lopez Bebo as the number 10. Ferran Torres Bebo as the number 9. Lamine Yamal Bebo as the number 7. Marcus Rashford Bebo as the number 11. So definitely, Obi our Barcelona be asked to catch or say yaw. Basa Bebo highlight. Game Basa Bebo highlight and more highlight. So Real Madrid definitely knew how Barcelona was to set up and how they are going to play. Definitely Barcelona be isolated. I'm going to try say Lamine Yamal be isolated the fullback of Real Madrid Carreras in 1v1 situations. Said the ball be getting the best out of him. Real Madrid knew that. But on the opposite side, Barcelona will be wondering, say Real Madrid beba game with a 3-back. Real Madrid beba game with a 4-back. Alonso Suba Real Madrid Nipa not started as the right wing. I'm sure Hansi Flick would be very surprised that Camavinga started his game.
True.
I'll be very surprised. Say Camavinga started his game way. Yow, free say started season where Camavinga no play or fit by. Camavinga now control to the social media handle and as a new position unlocked. Right wing. Nobody knew what Real Madrid wanted to do in this game. But Adianami expected from Barcelona was to read the game, understand and adapt as the game moved on. But the back have Barcelona pioneer a quality in the game na yebono. Say opesa wo adapt to opponent, opesa say someone o quality na wo bench na be substitution dey o ma bem no will have to be a crucial role. It is all as a flick now that no here bench na he plays a go on ma. There are a lot of questions you ask yourself, yeah. Someone say now when I'm the name Bamana be two abasa be two we baby they were really done bad by their injury situations. But in all, yeah, they were not as we saw them play. But Obadia to me say me I'm a TA. Oh, this is one of the most boring El-Clásico Samare. Oh yeah.
They're not giving you boring.
They're boring. Yeah.
Why?
One, the level of intensity I was expecting in the game. Number two, the level of football and quality in terms of individual players showcasing what they have. This is not to say it was not, but it was very important. But the dream maybe cannot Alonso crap is so secure 2-1. Real Madrid in the low block against Barcelona in the latter stages of the game. Which changes are not Real Madrid here. Everyone was to say 2-1 okay, movie near Franco.
Because when you penalty,
and he Vinicius a film in Barcelona, Lamine Yamal. So you felt this was a game that was more the physical duels, the ground duels here, and then goalkeepers coming to the. And yeah, how many chances can Barcelona and be sent? Game no more boy and goals, no. That's a better show more 5-3 no. Now game no more boy and goals, no. That's a better show more 5-3 no. Now the chances, the quality football display, Frankie De Jong. She Tramani mo, she boys no Mbappe mo body sa game no. She the number of goals. Never to Copa del Rey final also.
Okay.
She the intensity. For the last 4 Clásicos awahi, never fail to away to the end are the better. Who the over ranking one in fa. Fit one over ranking one in fa. Maybe believe say Barcelona will fit players beat is Rafinha, Lewandowski, You better enjoy game with a crampo more. Anna Alonso Sumpa and Suradia. Kebizo Akebe enjoy game with you some more. Real Madrid really needed these results, and at the end of the day, they got. I think the whole controversy is surrounding around the player friend Lamine Yamal. And I'm a Madrid supporters need to be pai. Anna Yamal Muadia Yamal, I don't know any antics, no any chain. You see, if we are CSI, we own Yao. Share. So who's only about you say? Eh? Oh, dear, now also any day. Anna, it told be a life with a baby or everything has a way of coming back to you. Sure? Yet, Yana, Vinicius started to buy me off the pitch. No on the pitch. Not showing your mouth on Instagram. Not criticize the amount for. You may say. People raised concerns about Vinicius Jr. concentrating on the footballing ability on the field. The same Real Madrid media, Masamone, no, plus some of the fans. Oh, Namunicious. Oh, Nisana Nisutie. Anna Sano Tia Munyano. Anna Diobevia. Anna Vinicius. Barcelona Lamine Yamal, sorry, not true, be Instagram or Coco Pai. On Tiasie, say Lamine Yamal yebi. Who the Coco Pai? Who will be that? But when it was your player, and every single person directed their anger towards the player to change from his ways, now the 2 years there be. We are saying new babies, sir. Nina confirm running in an Sujina say, Akrana de now, nobody supports it. I dare can now bofuno, and they was a Daniel could player for how okay. I believe I could have one on your feet, yow. English in any brenet it in the dodo. Prana when yana does dodo. Koba 2 weeks no akwaba. He will need a run of games. This is why I believe Kobe to say Rafinha money other guys near fit. I'll be to my rest Lamine Yamal. Because yaw, me who Lamine Yamal our book game and me who shut down when he is a game we say that. Against Alvaro Carreras, even the one against Benfica. Or botcha in the end no boy, you know. And Obiabaka so oh one or passive Bobby Majulis Kunde. And a bonus said they are more canon. Wa Falami Yamal performance we. Fato to the 4 El-Clásico.
We don't know form.
We for the fato to. You see, players when you get to a certain standard, be measured with that standard. That is what you need to understand in this life. Yow, say brown way no obo bra ko dunu baby a. And you might be a baby for the oye and a bra na be a o sam no gira ma o ye na ye de be tutu. Why da? Any level on standard a wagina. And ye de be ma yaw. Ti de be e catch us say serious season na Ronaldo and Messi a shebe 20 goals e believe some we failure. Eboa. Ye real season Erling Haaland as 15 goals ah. Obe tag Erling Haaland as a failure. But ye real season no bit Manchester as 15 goals abebo na waso.
But I'm say kwam sir. Not Real Madrid is no one say boy need di o matem. Cause the last week and I'm bearing say boy need say Madrid ye cheat.
Yaw.
Omu no more.
Yeah, to one me say no. Yeah, yi Ballon d'Or. You would Vinicius in Real Madrid moye. To a certain extent, it had to take City supporters need to do a baman. Eddie Barbonte Betray. Did you show respect to Manchester City? No.
Some boycott Ballon d'Or.
What did I mention as no? And Colombia support Vinicius. Now we will be nice for a Rodri teammate. Yeah, 1 year award. No, we are corrupt. Yeah, we raised that issue. The same Madrid fans were there telling us, oh, they have Vinicius. I didn't hear money. Rodrigo, we are not saying he is right. Get it right. We are not Salami Yamal, air of the pitch, you know. I didn't know why any right in cast as him, no. But baby, Gina say, oh, why you be that? And ye can't want to know. Obia and Comoroso said, the uncle now you say about we are holy. Mikobia on the Sinto. Said the Ujo business into two. You can't be wrong and fail to accept that you are wrong. And the opposite side, no, all criticize you, be so business. Abra wonya wadwe say wo sesa no besesa. That is what we are saying. 2 wrongs can never make things right. Omumi enu nyina, I don't know any attitude now. We pick it far. We all have our quiz discussion. He says the attitude is never acceptable. But your turn. We are seeing now said there be it here foot to near the mouse say. So much true, and I will be near Tiana say Cassia Jai. And yes, that she be no who say baby the same thing now. Won't mean Tiana so nyai. Won't mean Tiano so nyai. It's near Tiffin where I can just penny win and can say Bana say Cassia and carry for your bed, fancy your become can be. With your Makodarin and car. Your banner say can and carry for your bed, you don't be. That is how the situation works. But all the brouhaha and all of these things, and then them arrive near case and them arrive near there. But I think Spain national team should be very lucky this team is not dominated by Real Madrid players. Can you confuse in national team at some point? Can one ever boba? Okay, and twice, there were players who confessed for the national team.
Yes.
And Chebiana Steven Gerrard, so can England, the DSC between Liverpool and Manchester United. And Chelsea for the boys and no more national team. We are not. So these things you don't start it.
Okay.
So Lama, these things you don't start it. Especially when you know, say in the near future you have Real Madrid players, say be Spanish guys are Dean Heisen, Danny Cavaya, so retired for national team now. These are the same guys are you be international break 1 week yaw. And 1 week here, be international break. So when you see them in the dressing room, okay. But I will say this thing, say, this win gives Real Madrid the needed confidence to carry on during the season. But this win, entering the PUBG League. Between the two. That is what I believe in. This win, a very good win psychologically, but it doesn't show say Real Madrid Ag League in everybody out. And then I come Manchester United as a 3 out of 3. Yeah, here lose about hey Casamerica, yes, and I watch it. And to tomorrow morning, Shamanu.
Is it the coach and the boy?
It's a movie remote tomorrow.
And say, Chelsea. Mr. Chelsea for no more. Chameleon.
I think the only thing I'll say about Manchester United is about Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha. Definitely. Let's start this season. There was something we spoke about buying experienced English Premier League players. And I think you guys, football no matter Manchester United in the last few weeks, they've shown quality players, especially with Mbeumo. The consistent, the number of goals. I'm already on the ball. I'm already say 90 minutes. So now Mbeumo said the was starting game left. The level of intensity, and then your United maybe a criminal. I think these two guys have come in and more easy the pressure on Ruben Amorim. Hopefully, the results will get much better for Manchester United. But for now, I think Mbeumo and Matheus Cunha, the United this Whoa,